Conor McGregor refers to the boxers in Apollo Creed's gym as dancing monkeys. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops.
I have a very important question.
Careful on the suit.
All right, sorry. I have a very important question. Who will win between you and Rocky 3?
Rocky 3. I'm trying to think which one was Rocky 3. That was where they had them at Celebrity Gym, and there's the dancing monkeys in the gym and all. That was where he was in the, yeah. I'm trying to think which one was Rocky 3. That was where they had them at Celebrity Gym, and there's the dancing monkeys in the gym and all.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. We working. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, hit the bell icon. Now, shout out to the super chats, the donations, and the Patreon patrons. I had to make a video about this, and this was kind of an alley-oop. I had no knowledge of this, but shout out to Black Sports Online and Baller Alert. They're the ones that actually posted it, and a bunch of people tagged me in this. So again, shout out to Baller Alert and Black Sports Online. So what it is, there's a clip, and you heard the clip, but someone else put a montage with the Rocky 3 theme. And bottom line, it was when Conor McGregor had the fuck you suit. So I'm assuming it was right after the Los Angeles press tour stop. Backstage, it looked like one of the guys from George Lopez show. I don't know who the guy is exactly, but it's some host of sorts. And he asked Conor McGregor who would win. And see, this is what I'm telling you guys about how this fight brings out people who don't even cover boxing, because I don't even know who the guy is interviewing him, but I've never seen him at a boxing event a day in my life, but he came out to this. And that's no shade. It's just, it is what it is. Certain fights, Mayweather Pacquiao or Conor versus Floyd, it's going to bring different audience, people who aren't diehard. You hear Skip Bayless saying stupid shit on Fox Undisputed because it is a big fight. However, moving on. So the guy asked him, they said, who would win in a fight, an imaginary fight, between you and Rocky 3? Which was, the way he phrased it was weird, instead of saying Rocky Balboa or Apollo Creed. But this, again, is a testament. A lot of people don't know shit about boxing, so they come up with these crazy questions. But anyway, that was the question. Who would win the fight, you, Rocky 3? You guys heard the clip at the beginning, and Conor was trying to jog his memory to determine which Rocky, because there's 7 of them. So he's trying to determine which one was the Rocky tree. Oh, okay. And to describe it, he said something that was very odd. He said, "Oh, that's the one with the celebrity gym, all the people in the gym, the dancing monkeys, the monkeys." And immediately after he said it, he looked kind of weird, like, damn, why'd I say that? That's how I interpret it. But again, if you guys go to Baller Alert or Black Sport Online, I'll try to provide links. They show like a visual of it, and it looked like he kind of regretted saying that, or like, damn, did I say that out loud? I don't know. That's just how I interpret it. But let's get to the meat of the subject. Saying something like that is gonna be pretty offensive, right? And me personally, I'm growing tired of people coming from other cultures to America, which I don't have a problem with that. That's good. Get your money and stuff like that. Making money in America, but not knowing the do's and don'ts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at Conor McGregor, and I'm going to talk about a couple different things here. You look at Conor McGregor, he's cool, he's hip, he's wearing what Joe Frazier wore, he's backstage with Drake, you know what I mean? He's with Drizzy, and he's wearing he calls himself the Notorious, coming out to Biggie Smalls and wearing the Coogee like Biggie. So you got all that fly shit down. But also, if you're gonna come and kind of siphon on the culture, like the Biggie and stuff and the Coogee, that's cool. I don't have no beef with it. I think that's fly. I think that, you know what I mean, is getting you fans and helping knock down barriers. But if you're gonna respect the culture or use the culture for that, then you got to know the culture in general and know that that wouldn't fly. Like, that wouldn't be cool. Okay, I'm a funny guy. All the Floyd you can read and all that, that's cool. Your book bags and breakdancer. But stuff like that, that's crossing the line. Despite how he meant it, this video is not if Conor McGregor is an actual racist, because I don't know from that only. But what I'm saying is, in American society, we live in such a PC society to the point where you have to know that that wouldn't be cool. Just like when Pacquiao said, "Buck them Baggots and they're worse than animal." You know what I'm saying? There's certain stuff that it's not gonna. You have to consider how it's gonna come across. All this shucking and jiving, dance for me, boy. You know what I'm saying? People let that slide. Okay, dance for me, boy. Now it's people. Apollo Creed's gym has dancing monkeys in it. You know what I'm saying? And it's really an irritant to see. Like I said, people come from other areas, like Kovalev, and then he's wearing he put his son or whoever that kid was, he put him in the monkey shirt and said, "Hey, you, Adonis Stevenson," little stuff like that, and then reverting back to, "Oh, I'm not American. I don't know about American culture." You know what I mean? "Oh, I didn't know that was wrong." You know what I'm saying? It's too easy of a scapegoat. It's far too easy. You know what I'm saying? If I went to Russia and started talking crazy and using like offensive words that were used in some era, then I probably wouldn't make it out safely of Russia. Or if I went to Ireland and there were some Irish that were enslaved, if I started using, I'm sure I could find, just like if you revert back to, see, the thing that you can't fuck with me, like, I'm well-rounded. I know history. Like, for example, like Vietnam, they used to call the enemy Charlies, Viet Congs. So if I went to Vietnam and I'm like, "Oh yeah, what's up, Charlie?" Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure that would be offensive to people. You know what I mean? And I'm not Vietnamese, but I know enough about other cultures to know what would fly, what wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to Mexico and start saying da 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 and certain terms that would be offensive. So I think you have to be well-rounded in that regard. And like I said, Conor McGregor, he's using the culture and acting like Tupac in certain interviews. "And if you want to be down with the Diaz brothers, then fuck you." That's Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the Biggie and stuff. So you know all that, but you don't know that this wouldn't suffice. Like, this wouldn't be a smart move. You know what I mean? And there's a certain thing where comedians take jokes too far. Now, this is the other issue. A lot of Americans are fucking fake. You know what I mean? And I'm an American, but I'll tell you what it is. And the reason I say that is because they're going to sweep this under the rug and act like this doesn't sound weird or could be offensive. Yet when Adrian Broner fights a Mexican fighter and everybody knows his little catchphrase, "Ah, man, you know, AB ass beating. I just beat the fuck out of a Mexican, American, Dominican." And they try to suspend Broner and accuse him of being racist. But all he says, "I beat the fuck out of a Mexican," and he won the fight. And the guy was Mexican, Carlos Molina. You know what I'm saying? But they try to spin that. And that's so harsh and unacceptable. But with this, they'll be, "Oh, dancing monkeys, get over it. Stop playing the race card, man." You know what I'm saying? Or when Kathy Griffin, a redhead, she had that picture, that photo shoot of holding a beheaded, like just kind of like ISIS or some shit, of a beheaded, decapitated head with the resemblance and the likeness of Donald Trump. She was forced to apologize because people say, "Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh my gosh, how could you do this? This is the president of the United States, Donald Trump." But those same motherfuckers, when it's someone else's plight, when it's someone else's culture, when it's someone else's people who are being marginalized or offended, then they sweep it under the rug. Just get over it. You know what I'm saying? And the other reason I have a problem with this is because I like Conor McGregor. I like Floyd Mayweather. I've been very transparent with that. And this fight, I've noticed an emergence of a racial divide. Like, just go to the comment sections. Any video, haha, monkeys can't read, man. You know what I'm saying? So, in essence, when stuff like this leaks, one, you're going to offend certain people, right? That's one thing. Two, it's almost like enabling, even if you didn't mean it like that, but your loose lips, if you will, and just spatting off at the mouth, it's almost enabling the actual racist. Again, I don't know what Conor McGregor's deal is, because I never seen him say nothing too crazy, but he has said some things. I'm going to talk about that. But the biggest thing is there are actual racists, and they're probably happy about this. That's my boy. You called him a monkey. You know what I'm saying? Those dancing monkeys, and it's just going to fuel that. So, you know what I mean? People know what they're doing when subjects like this arise. And to me, no matter if Conor McGregor is actually racist or he just took a joke too far, he got to get a leash on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not Ellie Seckback. You can call me a bitch or whatever in public. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tripping, but I will speak my piece, just like Conor. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's the other thing that's fake with Americans. I get on here and speak my piece. Oh, look at ego whining. Look at ego crying. But it's freedom of speech for anybody else. You know what I mean? Conor McGregor can say, he can call reporters bitches and shut the fuck up, crackhead, and all this. But then when I speak on an issue that I took offense to, and I just told you the reasons, you know what I mean? People try to sweep it on the rug. Oh, you're crying, man. I really feel like this, no matter how he meant it, it wasn't a good look. And as a comedian or as a public figure in general, you gotta tread lightly with certain things. Like I said, even with Pacquiao saying worse than animals, I'm not gay, so I wasn't offended by that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I don't care about like homosexual, that crowd or whatever, but it didn't do anything to my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like Chick-fil-A obviously has an agenda that they don't really fuck with that. The LGBT, BLT, or whatever they're called. I went to Chick-fil-A the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't affect my life directly. So you gotta just, when you're in the public eye, you gotta understand cultures, especially if you're stealing from the culture and like using certain things from the culture. You gotta understand all of American culture. Understand slavery. You know what I mean? 40 acres and a mule. The Third Law, Jim Crow. You know what I mean? If you want to understand it, understand everything. Don't just pick and choose what you want. It's just like religion, and I'm not trying to get way off, but some people, they want to act righteous and like uber religious and like they're better than other people, but they're picking and choosing. Like, I know Muslims, they're picking and choosing certain things out of the Quran that they want to abide by, but there's other things that are written in there that they aren't. Or Christians, you know what I mean? Oh, this, that. But you're doing some of the things in the Bible that you're not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think this was, either way, no matter how you spin it or how you look at it, this was bad judgment by Conor McGregor to refer to the guys, sweaty black dudes, as dancing monkeys. You know what I'm saying? That's on top of the dance for me boy and little stuff like that. And that's what I'm saying. Little people, sometimes people get too big for their britches. Like they're Conor might be in the zone, so much in the zone, and people are liking it that now he's feeling invincible. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, that Mayweather can't read, that was hilarious. But then that's where you still have to have some level of boundaries. You know what I mean? Like I told you, my favorite rapper, is definitely not above criticism, but Tupac Shakur. There was a lot of people, like there was a female, I want to say Michelle or Lady of Rage or something, and they were like, as Tupac's popularity grew and rose, he almost shifted it to a different person where he had so much fame and he could have anything that he stopped talking less respectful to a lot of people. You know what I mean? He started talking down to females, like, go get me some water, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Just talking different. So you still have to humble yourself. And I think this was a mismark from Conor McGregor to refer to, you know what I mean, the guys in Apollo Creed. You guys can watch the video and interpret it and tell me how you think. But you got to have boundaries in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like Dog the Bounty Hunter, he had his little case where he said something that was racist. Like, you got to watch all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody, my dad was in the military, and I'm not saying if you're in the military, it's impossible that you're racist, but I used to live in England. I was born in New Mexico. I lived everywhere. I had friends. My best friend growing up was Japanese. I had all friends of all walks of life and races. So there ain't no one gonna find no tape on me where I'm saying something that is racially offensive or, you know what I mean, categorizes somebody else's race. I don't do that. You know what I mean? That's not me. But you guys take a listen to it or go watch the visual of what Conor McGregor said. Again, I think it's not a good look how he said it. Like the whole Kovalev monkey shirt. Like, you can't just offend people and like, oh, I didn't know, because ignorance is no excuse, as a teacher once told me. He said, if you're driving on the freeway and the speed limit is 65 miles and you didn't see the posted sign because you weren't paying attention or something, and you're driving 99 miles, that's no excuse. You're still gonna get a ticket. You know what I mean? So I don't know what his intent was, or why referring to them as dancing monkeys was the way to jog his memory, but not a good look. And Conor, like I said, he's saying certain things, and some of them are teetering on, like, dance for me, boy. Like, I told you guys in my live stream, even, I said, I don't think Conor's racist, but I said that sounds like something a racist person would say. I literally said that. If you go back and watch the live stream, it sounded suspect. Floyd Sr. got on the horn with TMZ. He said, no, I don't think he's being racist by that. But the comments start to add up. You know what I mean? When you're like, oh, look at you dressed like a breakdancer. You know what I mean? That's like, there's certain, you got to know culture. You know what I mean? And to offend black people, there's certain things that people throw out there. Oh, shut up. You know, I almost said it, but go shut up, N-word. Go eat some watermelon. Go eat some fried chicken. Eat some collard greens. You know what I mean? Or you monkeys can dance. You know what I mean? And one of a great modern day comedians' take on it is Dave Chappelle. He always tackled the issue of race. You know what I mean? Even when he played the Clayton Bigsby. Yeah, they think they're the best dancers with their wide nose, breathing all the white man's air. You know what I mean? Where he played the racist KKK. And it's funny, and he infused humor into it. But a lot of what he was saying, that's actually what racist people say. I smell her. You know what I mean? Doing all that, wide nose and dancers and can't keep a job and leave their families. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if you're going to respect the culture, respect it fully. If you're going to know the culture, then know it fully. You know what I mean? Don't just take Joe Frazier's shit and Tupac and Notorious Big, but then you actually ostracize people from that culture. You know what I mean? Other things in the past, he said something about Nate Diaz. Oh, he's just a gangster Mexican cholo from Stockton. You know what I mean? He just has to watch. He has to watch it with what he's saying, because you're teetering on a dangerous line. Go watch it visually. It looked like he knew you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. It's like when Freddie Roach said, Mexican motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And called Ellie Seckback a Jew. Like, where is that coming from? That don't sound right. You know what I mean? Especially when I heard your brother Pepper, or whatever his name is, got a tattoo like of some Nazi related lightning bolts. So I just had to make a video. You interpret it how you want. Let me know what you guys think. But I had to give my 2 cents on it. I think this was a bad judgment call. And like I said, Americans always get mad when Kathy Griffin posts that decapitated head picture and shit like that. But then when it comes to another culture, they don't want to stand up for it. Let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you share the video. Like the video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Until next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.